posting is auto posting. And actually, I had this conversation yesterday. Auto posting is such a waste of money. And I know there's companies that make a lot of money doing it. Auto posting sucks. People spend money, and I hear this all the time. Oh, I have somebody doing it for me. I'm like, well, what do you mean somebody's doing it for you? It's social media. The word social means to be social. What are they doing? And like, oh, they're posting these cool articles from you. They're posting these cool pictures. And I'm like, watch, pull up your page. I'll make them pull up their page, and I'll look that there's 1 like, no likes, 1 like. And I'm like, you're not even getting people to like and share your stuff, nor comment on your stuff. And you've got probably hundreds, if not thousands of other realtors putting out the same kind of pictures through other companies that are auto posting. So I said, what the hell are you doing it for? Like, why are you doing it? And the answer is funny. It's, I don't have time, or because they could just do it for me. And that's like me saying, I'm going to go out on a date tonight, but I don't have time, so I'm going to send somebody else to go do that. It's the most obscene thing I've ever heard of. And yet we're spending money every month for people to do nonsense. It's the definition of insanity. So it fires me up when I hear people talk about auto posting and people doing it for them. And yet all they have to do is take a picture of something they're doing with their family, their kids, their colleagues, and get probably 10 times the engagement conversation versus someone posting a picture of, like, check out my cool bathtub, or check out this cool backyard bar, because no one really cares about that. So that's my thoughts on auto posting.
So what about waiting?
Waiting? We don't wait for anything. So waiting, too many people waiting. The agents in this industry, actually, I'll say everything, agents, loan officers, title agents, all three that we work with, the majority tend to wait. The top producers don't wait for anything. We don't wait for anything, meaning people are waiting for the phone to ring. People are waiting for leads to be given to them. People are waiting for leads to be generated on Zillow. People are waiting for a house to come on the market for my buyer. And that's another one that makes me fired up is you've got a buyer looking for a property in a tight inventory market, and you're waiting for a listing come on to sell them. Why not go find the listing? Why not proactively market yourself? As a matter of fact, we're talking about at today's conference, is you can't wait. And if you do, you're just going to lose. You wait for the market to deliver to you what you want rather than you going to the market and finding it. If it were me, I'd be finding the inventory my buyers want. It gives me a double-end opportunity, and if it's not the one they want, I get another listing that I didn't have. And we're watching people wait. Another one I was just watching the other day, I heard a broker talking to an agent. He was waiting for, well, how many leads do I get this month? Or how many did I get? Like, why are you counting? Why don't you just go out and generate your own leads and take the leads your brokerage or team or whatever gives you as a bonus? Because now your business is relying solely upon waiting for someone to deliver it to you. So, yeah, you want to produce in this business, in any of those businesses, you don't wait, you go get it. So I get fired up a little bit.
What about numbers?
Numbers. People don't know them. People don't know their numbers. In our Coach 52 platform, we kind of solve that problem with our training and coaching that we do. But numbers, people don't know their own numbers. They don't know what they may have selected a business plan in the beginning of the year and came up with a bunch of numbers like, oh, I'm going to do X dollars, or I want to do X dollars. And from that point on, have no guidance or mapping or anything. And the question I ask almost any agent on any given day is, hey, it's May. Where do you stand right now? Numbers. Where do you stand right now today versus your goals? Where are you? Are you at 30%, 40%? Are you ahead of your goals? Are you behind them? And 99% of them will look at you with a blank stare and be like, no idea. I have no friggin' idea. Some they don't even have to answer. I just know in their eyes that they have no idea. How do you not know that? I'm like, is this just a hobby or is it a business? I know my numbers. I know where I'm at. I know what I got to do today and how much I need to do every week. And the problem is most people don't know those numbers. The numbers for their own personal business. If I asked them how much money they were going to spend on vacation, or how much money they budgeted for vacation, and where they're going to go on vacation, they can give me all those details. They can give me the dollars, where they're going to go, how they planned it, all this other stuff, but they can't tell me about their own business, which is just shocking that that's where we're at. So we're trying to teach that. We're trying to hold people accountable to that. And the other numbers they don't know is where they stand in their own market, as far as, how many days on market, what listing inventory is there in my farm area, where do I stand number wise, who am I competing with, So these are the things that are strategies that we not only teach, we have to get people to learn to put into their business on a given day. Because it'd be just like asking an NFL player, what's their stats? They know their stats. They know exactly their stats because they get paid on performance. And if we haven't realized it by now, real estate, you only get paid based on performance. You get paid for closings. And those closings, you need to know your numbers. So that's how I feel about numbers. And it's something I need to learn and to incorporate into their everyday. So.
Tell me how you really feel about everything.
That's so funny to me. I think I just told you how I really feel. I get fired up when I watch people that come into this business and just treat it like it's a secondary hobby. And if it is a secondary hobby, you know, you may have to rethink of what you're doing, but we have the impact of people's largest assets. That's what we do. And when I deal even with loan officers or title agents, the business sometimes doesn't get very sexy. And we have to find ways to continue to differentiate ourselves. And the ones who will differentiate ourselves will make the biggest difference and make the most money. Yesterday I was talking to a guy that wants to be number one in the title insurance business. And we had an hour-long coaching call. And he's got a plan. He's got some challenges in the plan. We work through the challenges because everyone's got a different challenge in their growth. And I'll tell you what, he's doubled his business this year. And if he could fix some of the problems we have, he'll probably triple that in the next year and a half, assuming the problems get solved. He knows the obstacle is those problems. I've worked with a mortgage guy which is almost a dear friend at this point. He did his first year working with us was 78 loans a year. Last year he did 150. This year he's on target to do 240 loans a year as a solo loan officer. And there's no secret to it. They're just executing the strategies that we put in place and the discipline to go do them. So I can get pretty passionate about what we do when I get people. What frustrates me most is the people who you share with you how to do ideas, give them all the tools, give them all the resources, and they still do nothing. And those are the people we're not going to help because we can't help them. They have to go help themselves. We'll help the ones that want to grow and scale. So if we can help, you let us know. We got Coach 52 just launched. We got one-on-one coaching with myself. Coach 52 is for agents and brokerages for all their agents. And it's got these systems put in place on demand, on your time, so that it can scale and grow your business. So check it out.